Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name's Asia if you're new here. Today I'm going to be doing a wear test of the Peach Perfect Too Faced Comfort Matte Foundation. I have oily combination skin. Foundations tend to break down really heavily around my nose. I did wear this the other day, but only for a couple hours because I couldn't wait. I was impatient. But this is going to be an all-day wear test so we can see together how it wears throughout the day. Spoiler alert, for the first couple hours, I did really like it. I also got the Peach Perfect Loose Setting Powder. The Peach Perfect foundation, I got shade Warm Nude. It says Peach Perfect is infused with refreshing peach and sweet fig cream in our exclusive Comfort Matte Longwear 14-hour formula. Photo-friendly, smooth, flawless, and comfortable with a soft focus velvety finish. Oil-free, 14-hour wear, oil-controlling, photo-friendly, and shine-free. Transfer-resistant, medium coverage. I am going to be doing half my face with my Moda Cosmetics dupe for the Artiste brushes and the other half with a beauty blender. I don't have any primer on my face, just clean face and my ordinary skincare products, which I have been loving and I have a review on that I will link somewhere in this little eye if you guys are interested. Also on my eyeballs, I am wearing the Too Faced upside down Too Faced Bon Bon palette. Figured since I'm doing a foundation, I'll do their eyeshadow palette too. On the back of my hand, foundation it's watery and a little runny, but then it does dry pretty fast. So we're gonna work in sections. It does have a scent to it. It is not that like artificial smell. If you've ever smelled their recently released Sweet Peach glosses, I hate the smell of those. So if you also do not like the smell of those, this one does not smell like that. It is not overpowering. You definitely do smell it. When I wore this the other day, I wore it with the powder. So throughout the day, I did get kind of whiffs like of the smell, but it was honestly like when you smell something that smells good and you're like, what's that smell? Oh, it's me. It is definitely not. It says it's a medium coverage foundation, and I agree. I haven't tried it with the beauty sponge yet, so we're gonna see how that looks today. And it does dry down fairly quick, but it is very nicely spreadable. It's not streaky at all. All right, so that was a pump and a half that I did on this side. Let's see how it works with the beauty blender. So it takes a minute, it dries fairly quick, but it takes a minute to set down, if that makes any sense to you guys. Well, it kind of looks like it's gonna be a shiny finish, but after a minute it does set down to more of a matte finish. So I feel like I got pretty good coverage with the Beauty Blender. I'll zoom in just a second so you guys can see a little bit closer the difference between the two sides. So on this side, my fine lines and wrinkles that are like all around my pores, I kind of feel like look better on the brush side. I don't think it's a big enough difference that it matters. And other than that, I feel like the coverage level is pretty much the same on both sides. And like even like the line, my wrinkle right across here looks the same. But I feel like this shade is a perfect match for my chest. Now, I did wear this powder the other day with this foundation and I loved it. The couple hours I wore the foundation, I don't know if it's the foundation that I love so much or the combination between the foundation and the powder. So today I'm gonna use the powder, but I'm only gonna use it on half my face. I feel like since both sides of my face look really similar right now as far as texture, pores, everything, that's going to be a good indication of how just the foundation holds up on its own and then how the foundation with the powder holds up. This only comes in one shade, Peach Perfect Mattifying Loose Setting Powder. Infused with refreshing peach and sweet fig cream in our exclusive Modern Comfort Matte formula. The Feather Light Universal Peach Tint Setting Powder brightens your skin and smells like a dream. Sets your foundation and creates a silky smooth canvas for bronzers, blushes, and highlighters while helping to absorb oil and reduce shine throughout the day. So we're going to do this on this half of my face. Comes with a little stopper kind of lid thing in there with ridges that even close the holes. So if you wanted this for travel, it would be really good. You wouldn't have to worry about it spilling everywhere. Just put about that much in there, not much. And I'm going to load that on my brush. and just lightly just tap that around. Really pressing that into my face. You guys, this smell tastes pretty good. The loose batter just got in my mouth. It tastes actually like sweet peach. Not that I advise eating it, just saying. I forgot to do my under eyes. Holy balls. Well, let's see how this works. This is my Age Rewind brightening. I'm just gonna put that right in the corner. I'm gonna try to get it just right under the eye. And I'm gonna take my Real Techniques accent brush and just use that to tap that out. Hopefully this will be okay. Actually, not too bad. The Age Rewind is just a brightening, so it's got like a pink tint to it. And then the Better Skin Maybelline Concealer, I just kind of mix that with it. I'm gonna use just a tiny bit right under my eyes so that this side's not brighter than the other side. But I'm not gonna get it around my pores because that's where I wanna see what, like around, sorry, not my pores. I don't wanna get it around my nose area because that's really where I wanna tell the difference of if it starts breaking up, and like here on the center of my chin. I'm gonna go finish the rest of my face off camera. I'll be right back. All right, blush, bronzer, highlight, everything went on the same on both sides. I didn't notice any difference. The powder side and the non-powder side, this side, the powder side feels a little bit softer, but they both feel just as matte. Like there's no tackiness or anything like that to them. And I honestly, I don't know, you guys will have to let me know in the comments below if you can tell the difference from this distance. But when I look super close up, I honestly feel like the non-powdered side looks a little bit better. Let me get a little bit closer so you guys can see. Okay, so powdered side, not powdered side. You guys be the judge. It is 11:02 right now, so we're gonna call the first check-in 11. Please remember to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. I'll see you guys in a few hours. All right, first check-in, it is 3:20 right now. Foundation's been on for 4 hours, 20 minutes, so like 4.5 hours. And I gotta say, the powder is doing something. Not a lot. The area around my nose on the non-powder side, which is the side without the birthmark, is definitely starting to crease more than the side with the powder. And around the base of my nose right here is definitely breaking down a little bit more. My forehead, I noticed no difference whatsoever between the powder and the non-powder side. They both look equally as shiny. This side of my face with the powder is definitely less shiny than this side here. Yeah, at the 4.5 hour mark, really honestly, if you see me on the street, you wouldn't be like, oh, one side of your face looks completely different than the other. You wouldn't notice. I'm like nitpicking it and I can tell a smidge of a difference, but nothing remarkable yet. So stay tuned, we'll check back in at the end of the night and see what I look like. Okay, it is 7:20 right now, so the foundation's been on a little over 8 hours, 8 hours and 20 something minutes if you want to be particular about it, but it is holding up really well. I am definitely shiny. But I'm gonna tell you, at the end of the night, because there's no natural daylight, I have to film under just my lights. And that normally picks up a lot more shine than normal. So the fact that on camera, with all these lights hitting my face, it is only this shiny. I wish you guys could see it in person. It's holding up amazingly. I'm gonna get a little bit closer so you guys can see. All right, we are up close and personal. So I am definitely shiny, but it is not creased at all. Here I have a little bit of creasing, if you wanna call it that. Really, I wouldn't call it that, but if you wanna be picky. It is pulling a little bit in the side of my nose. Again, not bad. Not bad at all. I will say I don't really notice at the end of the day a difference between the powdered side and the not powdered side. I just went and got some toilet paper real quick and I just want to do a transfer test real quick. Wow. Like legitly wow. Holy crap. I'm like, can you guys see that? That tiny little bit right there is it. Pressing that on my full face. I haven't even gotten a different piece. This is the same piece. Wow. Wow. So I noticed earlier, and I'm going to tell you guys, if you have oily skin, you guys can probably completely relate. Earlier, I was on the phone with my husband, and normally every time I get off the phone is just covered with a layer of makeup, of my foundation, because it just floats on top of my face, on top of the oil. There was no foundation on the phone. I even switched it to the other side, tried the powder and the not powder side, both sides, absolutely no foundation on the phone. So that was like 3 hours ago. I was really excited to try this test at the end of the night to see if it transferred. I cannot believe that this is still stuck on my face and not sliding around. I'll be honest, I didn't want to like it so much. It's a little salty, not gonna lie, but I'm still mad over the whole peach palette incident. So the claims, oil-free, yes. 14-hour wear. At this point, I would say, yeah, it's been 8.5 hours and it's still holding up amazingly. It hasn't broken down or anything anywhere. My chin, my nose, everywhere is good. Oil controlling, yes. Photo friendly, you guys be the judge. I think it looks pretty good on camera. And shine free, yes. Transfer resistant and medium coverage. Everything it claims on this box. This is the first foundation in a long time that I can say actually, for me, has met the claims that it has said. Good job, Too Faced. I believe this retails for $36 and you get 1.6 fluid ounces. So that's a little, one fluid ounce is pretty standard. So you get a little bit more than standard. Hasn't oxidized on me at all. The fact that this is not slipping off my face after 8.5 hours is just really winning it for me. I can't even tell you guys. Okay, so that's the foundation. Powder, as you guys can see, there is not a difference in how the makeup held up or lasted between the non-powdered side and powdered side. I don't really think that the powder is a must. It does dry down to a nice matte finish, not overly matte. So I don't think this did anything. I don't think this is worth it. It smells really good, and if you happen to get a little bit in your mouth, it still tastes good. I don't know. I don't think it did anything to help control the oil more than the foundation did. So thank you guys for watching. I hope this helped you guys today. Please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. I will talk to you guys later. Have a good night.